Tanya learns the truth about Santa Claus, while Chris gets the short end of the stick in this throwback Christmas episode of Everybody Hates Chris. So crack open that Taylor port and hit that like button for support. The show starts off with the Rock siblings discussing what they want for Christmas. Apparently Tanya wants a Cabbage Patch doll, Drew wants a BMX bike, and Chris wants a portable cassette player, which is relatable to me because back in the Gap, everybody named Homegirl wanted an iPod or MP3. Chris is hella confident that he will get the gift he wants by leaving multiple ads throughout the crib to put his mom Rochelle on. Chris and Greg chops it up before class about potential Christmas gifts they may receive. Greg reveals that his pops is buying him a game console. Chris gives Greg the rundown on his future cassette player, in which Greg admits he would like one as well, but his pops be on his ass with the censorship. We then pull up on Miss Morello, and she fills the students in on the charity drive she does every year for the less fortunate. Chris offers to bring something extra, but is instantly shut down after the fact.
Yes, Chris. Do we have to bring in cans? Can we bring in, like, boxes of food?
You don't have to bring anything, but that's very thoughtful of you. I know this time of year must be hard for your family.
No.
We head back to the Rock's residence, and apparently the hot water heater is broken and needs to be fully replaced ASAP. Low on cash, Rochelle and them came to the conclusion to use Chris' cassette money to cover the water heater purchase.
Mom, Dad, I'm 13.
Well, you're not getting a present for Christmas.
He said that like we're out of bacon.
We gotta buy a new water heater.
Well, then, we need a plan to tell Drew and Tanya.
Tell them.
That they're not getting any presents for Christmas.
Who said they weren't getting anything for Christmas?
Wait, they're getting stuff and I'm not?
You're older, Chris. They wouldn't understand.
Am I gonna get anything?
Oh, baby, you'll be able to use up all the hot water you want.
So all I'm getting is a clean ass?
We head to the living room where Drew and Tanya are having a debate on whether Saint Nick is real or cap. Tanya is her mother's daughter and she's not buying it until Drew lets her in on a little secret.
But how can we have our toys already and I haven't even finished my list?
Because
Meanwhile, Drew is showing Tanya something no kid should see.
see, I told you.
Now Drew ass was hella petty for that, but that's legit how most siblings find out, by their older sibling ran out the truth. Chris fills Greg in on his Xmas drama as they unload their donated canned goods onto the table. Miss Morello peeps out the scene and says some out of line shit as usual.
Oh, Chris, look at you. You didn't have to bring any food. Sometimes I forget how strong your people are.
What do you mean how strong my people are?
Rochelle checks in on Tanya, and it seems like she's still heated about the news she received earlier. She then tells Rochelle to stop all the Christmas cap because Santa Claus is not real. Feeling that her little girl is beginning to lose her innocence, she demands Tanya to tell her who told her this news, in which it was Drew, and in exchange, he got that ass whooped.
Who told you that?
Drew showed me.
Drew, get in here!
Yes, Mom?
Did you show Tanya the presents upstairs?
Yeah.
We need to talk.
No, hold on, Mama. No. Wait, my mother talked about beating us all the time. But the only time she ever beat us is when she said she wanted to talk. And she talked the hell out of Drew that night.
Rochelle is low-key feeling guilty about her not being able to buy that cassette player for Chris. So in exchange, she would treat Chris as the black king that he is for the remainder of the holidays. Since Tanya was lied to about Saint Nick, she starts to question everything. Pops tries to defend his little angel, but end up putting his whole foot in his mouth, exposing more childhood truths.
Do you believe in the Easter bunny till you was about her age. And Chris, you damn near lost all your teeth before you stopped believing in a tooth fairy.
There's no Easter bunny or tooth fairy either.
But time do heal things, and later that night, Tanya and Rochelle gets back on track with understanding and good morals to keep in mind. Well, kinda.
So you do understand.
Yeah, it's okay to lie.
It was the night before Christmas, and everybody was lit. But Chris felt the opposite. He was too over this shit. It's finally Christmas morning, and the kids start to open their gifts. Tanya is salty because she wanted a real Cabbage Patch doll, but Rochelle put her in her place real quick after that. Rochelle and them end up getting Chris a calendar for Christmas. Even though the gift was ass, he is still positive about the situation and is thankful for the gift. Siblings can be a real pain in the ass at times, but every now and then they do little things like this, ensuring you that sibling love and the bond is there forever.